Good morning, guys. It's your boy Richard. Today in this video, it is part 2 on the LaFerrari. So, part 2 on the LaFerrari. As you've seen in my last Ferrari video, I talked about the car itself and all, overview, body and chassis, powertrain dimensions, chronology, blah 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 blah, design development, and variants. Now I'm on specification next. So hopefully I can get this done, because there's not much at all for to do actually. So it's not really much at all. All right. So today's part 2 on the Ferrari. On the on the LaFerrari, there we go. So yeah, without any further ado, let's get started. But before I start, make sure you guys like the video, subscribe, comment down below what you guys think, hit the notification bell and hit all so you are alerted of when I make new uploads. All right, without any further ado, let's get part 2 finished. All right, so today I'm on specifications. So here we go. All right, specifications. LaFerrari is the first. So I'm still on the LaFerrari. LaFerrari is the first. That's right, the first full hybrid produced by the Italian automotive marquee. There we go. Providing the highest power output. Providing the highest power output of any Ferrari. That's right, of any Ferrari. Road car. So road car while decreasing fuel consumption. That's right, fuel consumption by 40%. Say 40%. LaFerrari's internal combustion petrol or gasoline engine is a longitudinally rear-mounted. Well, it's a longitudinally rear mid-mounted Ferrari F140 direct fuel injected 65-degree naturally aspirated V12 engine with a displacement of 6.3 liters, just like Mercedes SLS does with their AMGs and all that other stuff. But most of the AMG Mercedes would be like 4 liters, really. So LaFerrari's internal combustion petrol engine is a longitudinally rear mid-mounted Ferrari F140 direct fuel injected 65-degree naturally aspirated V12 engine with a displacement of 6.3 liters, generating a maximum power output of 789 horsepower. It says 789 horsepower. It says 789 horsepower at 9,000 RPM and 789 horsepower at 9,000 RPM. Same RPM as a 911 GT3 and GT3 RS. So at 9,000 RPM and 700 newton meters, 516 pound-feet of torque at 6,700 RPM. So power output of 789 horsepower at 9,000 RPM and 700 newton meters of 516 pound-feet of torque at 6,750 RPMs. So 6,750 RPMs. supplemented by a 161 that's right, 161 horsepower uh, KERS unit, which is a KERS stands for Kinetic Energy Recovery System. But I will talk about that in my next video. I just don't know when I'll do it, but I will talk about the kinetic energy recovery. Sorry, the kinetic energy recovery system. I'll talk about that in my next video. So, so 789 horsepower at 9,000 RPM and 700 newton meters, 516 pound-feet of torque at 6,750 RPMs. Supplemented by a 161 horsepower, 161 horsepower KERS unit called HY dash KERS, which provides short bursts of extra power. The KERS system adds extra power to the internal combustion engine's power output level for a total of 950 horsepower and a combined torque of 900 newton meters, 664 pound-feet of torque. So a combined torque of 900 newton meters, 664 pound-feet. That's pretty good. Ferrari claims CO2 emissions of 330 grams per kilometer. The engine's bore and stroke is 94 by 75.2 millimeters, which is 3.7 to 2.96 inches, with a compression ratio of 13.5 to 1, and a specific power output of 126 horsepower per liter. Sorry, 126 horsepower per liter. It's made it to a seven-speed dual clutch automatic, a seven-speed dual clutch automatic gearbox. Next up is equipment. The car is equipped with a carbon. So next is equipment. The car is equipped with carbon ceramic Brembo brakes. With 398 millimeters. So 398 millimeters at the front and 380 millimeters at the rear. The car is equipped with Pirelli P0 Corsa tires, measuring 265 /30 R19s at the front, and 345. That's right, 345. So 265/30 R19s at the front, and 345/30 R20s at the rear, respectively. The car uses a carbon fiber. The car uses a carbon fiber structural skin structure designed by Ferrari's F1 technical director Rory. There we go. By Technical director Rory Byrne, born January 10th, 1944, age 80, at Pretoria, South Africa. Uh, so he's a South African semi-retired engineer and car designer, most famous for being the chief designer at the Benetton and Benetton Formula and Scuderia Ferrari teams of Formula One. So yeah, technical director Rory Byrne. It's spelled B-Y-R. So B-Y-R-N-E. So how do you say it again? Rory Byrne. There we go. Director Rory Byrne. So yeah, director Rory Byrne with a claimed 27% more torsional rigidity and 22% more beam stiffness than its predecessor. Add those two together, it'll be up to 49%. Rounded up is like almost 50%. So they add it all together. More beam stiffness than its predecessor. It has a double wishbone suspension in the front and a multi-link suspension in the rear. LaFerrari has several electronic controls, including an electronic stability control, high performance ABS anti-lock braking system, and EBD electronic brake distribution, EF1 track F1 electronic traction control integrated with the hybrid system. EDIF 3 third generation or third gen electronic differential. SCM-E FRS. Magnetorheological damping with twin solenoids. AI-NI tube and active aerodynamics, which are controlled by 21 of LaFerrari's onboard computers to enable maximum performance. The body computer system is developed by Magneti Marelli. So, or I would say it's from Italy. So Magneti Marelli. Say Magneti Marelli. Can't really say it that well, but oh well. I don't know how you... I didn't even say this word. Magnetorheological, I think.
Magnetorheological.
Magnetorheological. There we go. Magnetorheological damping with twin solenoids, AI-NI tube, and active aerodynamics, which are controlled by 21 of LaFerrari's LaFerrari's onboard computers to enable maximum performance. The body computer system is developed by Magneti Marelli, automotive lighting. So automotive lighting. There we go. Next up is performance. And then design, and then I'll move on to the next stage. So performance. Ferrari states that the car has a top speed of 352 kilometers an hour, 218 miles an hour, 2 miles an hour faster than a 2017 Ford GT, and 1 mile an hour faster than a standard Lamborghini Aventador LP 700-4. Say performance. Ferrari states that the car has a top speed of 352 kilometers an hour, 218 miles an hour. In terms of acceleration, it can go 0 to 100 kilometers an hour, 0 to 60 miles an hour in 2.6 seconds, 0 to 200 kilometers an hour, 0 to 124 miles an hour in under 6.9 seconds. Most old style 80s 90s hot hatches will do like that kind of time for 0 to 60 in under 6.9 seconds, which is pretty fast from the 80s and 90s. It's not bad. 6.9 seconds. And 0 to I was gonna say 100, but 0 to 300 kilometers an hour, 0 to 186 miles an hour in approximately 15 seconds were announced by Ferrari. However, the 0 to 300 figure was later debunked by multiple sources. It's verified 0 to 300 time is 21.99 seconds. Round up is like approximately 22 seconds. Ferrari also claims that the car has lapped its Fiorano test circuit in 1 minute 19.7 seconds. So Fiorano test circuit. In Italian, it's Pista di Fiorano. Say Pista di Fiorano. So that's a private racetrack owned by Ferrari, located in Fiorano Modenese. Can't really say it well. Near the Italian town of Maranello in Italy. So Ferrari also claims that the car has lapped its Fiorano test circuit in 1 minute 19.7. Say 1 minute 19.7. Next up, the last step for this part is design. The design of the V12 flagship received no input from Pininfarina. That's right, Pininfarina, making it the first Ferrari since the Bertone styled. So since the Bertone styled 1973 Ferrari Dino 308 GT4, not to have Pininfarina bodywork or another styling. This decision is a rare exception to the collaboration between both Ferrari and Pininfarina that began in 1951, so it was the start of the early 50s. However, Ferrari has stated that there are no plans to end business relations with Pininfarina. The steering wheel has integrated controls and paddle shifters directly fixed to the steering column. So to the steering column, a solution that allows better use in all conditions. The bridge, which exists between the two seats, designed like a suspended wing, is home to other instruments linked to the 7-speed dual clutch automatic gearbox. The instrumentation consists of a 12.3 inch, so a 310 millimeter 12.3 inch TFT display with the option to choose between two layouts, and can host data from the telemetry system. I don't even know what TFT stands for. I got no idea what TFT actually means. I can't find what TFT even means. Do you guys have any idea what TFT means for Ferrari? If you do, comment down below what you guys think it might mean, because I actually do not know what it means. I can't really find the research for it, but if you guys know, or you might know what it is, comment down below of what you guys think. If you can't find it, that's not a problem. Just try your best to try, like, do research of what TFT means for Ferrari. I did a little bit of that. If you can't find it, no pain, no gain, nor harm, nor foul. There probably will be an answer to what TFT means for Ferrari. If we can't find it, there might be rumors, like, explaining what it actually means. I don't know, but if you guys can do that, please do. It would make me happy, please. So the instrumentation consists of a 310 millimeter, 12.3 inch TFT display, with the option to choose between two layouts, and can host data from the telemetry system. Next up is recall. LaFerrari. So LaFerrari LaFerrari so LaFerrari coupes were offered a replacement fuel tank, due to the possible incorrect adhesion. I think I said it right. Adhesion? Did I say it right?
Adhesion.
Yeah, I did. There we go. So adhesion. LaFerrari coupes were offered a replacement. So LaFerrari coupes were offered a replacement fuel tank due to the possible incorrect adhesion. There we go. Adhesion of a layer of paint on the fuel tank, leading to a possible fire. So this is recall. 85 LaFerrari coupes between 2014 and 2015 model years were recalled. So 85 LaFerrari coupes between 2014 and 2015 model years were recalled due to headrests. So, due to headrests from Lear's L32 seats failing to absorb the required amount of energy, and the tire pressure monitoring. So, tire pressure monitoring system, or TPMS. So TPMS, tire pressure. So tire pressure monitoring. So tire pressure monitoring system, displaying the wrong message when a tire suffered a when the tire went flat. Next up is auction history. So auction history, Ron. the production of the 500th LaFerrari coupe was announced on August 31st, 2016. So at the very end of August, before the start of September, of very early September 2016. The car was to be sold at auction to benefit the people of central Italy affected by the August 2016 Central Italy earthquake on August 24th, 2016. Ultimately, it was put up for auction on December 3rd, 2016. It was like 11 days before I turned 11. Got some rhythm going. Anyways, so yeah, December 3rd, 2016. by
Sotheby.
Sotheby's at the Ferrari Finale Mondiale weekend at Daytona International Speedway in Daytona Beach, Florida. All proceeds went to the National Italian American Foundation's Earthquake Relief Fund. Sales proceeds amounted to 7.5 million US dollars, which is approximately 7 million of $500,000. On December 3rd, 2016, a LaFerrari was auctioned off for approximately $7 million, making it the most valuable 21st century automobile ever sold at auction, according to the automotive press. In 2017, the last unit of LaFerrari Aperta was auctioned for charity for approximately 10 million US dollars. Crazy, $10 million. Uh, it's like the same amount of money that 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 China would really have, because they really would like have $10 million, like for investment, really. So in 2017, the last unit of LaFerrari Aperta was auctioned for charity for 10 million US dollars. Given the charitable nature of both of these auctions, car valuation experts don't consider, so they do not consider the $7 million coupe sale price, nor the $10 million Aperta sale price. So add those two up is like $17 million in total. So $7 million coupe sale price, nor the $10 million Aperta sale price as an accurate reflection of the value of the cars, which are closer to $4 million for the coupe and $7 million for the Aperta edition. So add those two up, $7 million and $4 million, you get a total amount of approximately $11 million. So $7 million for the Aperta edition. And last up is marketing. So okay, so I'll be back.